Hey guys, I'm Jaya, a budget beauty blogger and makeup artist, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn how to do some basic contouring and highlighting for beginners. For this, I will be using the Auric Beauty Contour Defining Kit. Now, I recommend starting with powder contouring, with powder products like this one, because it is much easier to control as compared to liquid or cream contour and highlighting products. So let's get right into it. Okay, now first, before we begin, let me tell you why you need highlighting and contouring. Now, what contouring essentially does is that you're going to be using a product that is a couple of shades darker than your foundation, either in powder form or liquid and cream form, and you are going to be pushing certain features of your face like your cheek hollows, the part that is under your chin, a certain part of the outline of your forehead back. And with highlighting, you're going to be bringing some of your best features, that is the top of your forehead, your cheekbones, your chin, the bridge of your nose, etc. forward to bring it in focus. The whole idea behind contouring is for your face to appear oval and well defined, to hide your double chin, etc. because that is what is considered to be the most beautiful or the best shape for the face, which is kind of oval. Okay, so what I'm going to be teaching you in today's video is generally applicable to a wide variety of face shapes. These are the brushes that I use for highlighting and contouring. I normally use a thin brush like this for contouring because it is just easier to control the powder product, because you're going to be applying it on these areas of your face and then blending it easily. And I like to use the fluffy brushes for the blush and the highlighter. So let us begin. Now before we begin, I need to tell you that I have already done like a basic base for my makeup. So I have applied a primer and a foundation, but I haven't used any setting powder yet, because in my contouring kit right here, there is a light powder product. Now let us start with this. Let us start with the matte powder. I'm going to use the same brush because I don't want to cover a very large area with it. I'm going to gently pat it on this triangle of my forehead. I am also going to take a little and pat it under my eyes in a triangular shape to set the concealer that I have put on my under eye area, because I don't wish to contour this portion of my face. I'm also going to dab a little as a base for my eyeshadow. Now let us start with the contouring, for which I will use this earthy contour. Now just take a very small quantity of the product on your brush. Now let us start with defining my jawline. Okay, you can just apply a little powder here, and with the same brush you can just dab it out. Now I don't believe in using like multiple tools for my makeup. Just keep it simple. Don't spend a lot of your money on buying tools that you may not use, because you need to keep them very clean as well, especially during these COVID times. Avoid sharing your makeup and your makeup tools as much as possible with other people. Pull your cheeks in so that you will know where your cheek hollow is, because that is where we need to contour as well. Okay, blend it out gently, very gently. Now this is exactly why I like to use a thin brush for this, unlike most makeup artists who use like a very fat fluffy brush, with which you will, if you're a beginner, you'll just push your contour powder all over your cheeks. If you do that, at least till you gain practice, follow these guidelines that I'm sharing with you. See, now it's just blended in. You Okay, it may be looking a little loud right now, but it will settle down ultimately. And we can always tone it down if we've gone overboard. So don't worry about it now. See, it has caused like a very chisel look to my cheeks. Okay, now let us place the contour on the sides of the nose to give it like a nice straight shape. Now you need to be really careful with this part because I at least for one tend to take a lot of powder at this stage and then I have to work very hard at, toning it down. Nevertheless, here I seem to have got it right in the first attempt itself. Self-makeup can be a tricky thing sometimes. Never mind, but it's enjoyable nevertheless. Okay, now I am going to place some of the contour powder. In case of my face shape, I like to place it only in these corners, to give my face this very elongated oval look. If your face is more round, you can maybe go a little bit here as well. But see, this is very subtle. You won't even know it's there. And that is when you know you've done it correctly. Okay, so you can see I've created like a shadow for my nose, given myself chiseled cheeks, a pretty chiseled jawline as well, sort of hidden my double chin that you would have otherwise seen, and thoda trim down the edges of my face, at least pretended to trim them down, not for real. Now let's move on to the blush with this fluffy blush brush, tongue twister. Now what you have to do is just simply smile. Now you see this portion here, you should go in a crescent shape from this half towards your temples on both sides. So smile. Okay, I know it's looking a little loud right now, but just be patient and I shall teach you how to tone it down. Now, I for one like to go a little heavy on my blush. Okay. Blend it nicely. Take your time blending it. Now, I normally like this very warm, flushed up look, but if you don't like it, you can always use some powder matte, like a lighter, like a face powder, and you can tone it down. But don't forget that we're also going to go over it with a highlighter, which is also going to tone it down. Okay, so now the highlighter. Take some on your brush, don't feel shy. Especially if it's a night makeup look, you can totally go overboard with a highlighter. It looks absolutely stunning. Apply it over your blush. Take some more. Apply it on the other side. Makeup can actually be very easy and, you'll actually love it by the time you're done with it. Now some on the bridge of your forehead here. Now take a little more. Apply it gently on the bridge of your nose. Give it a nice little glow. And also on the chin. Now I have deliberately not put a lot of concealer on this pimple because it's almost healing. It's like a wound, so I don't want to disturb it. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. But you can go a little heavy on the concealer if you have other spots that make you uncomfortable. And I'm also going to apply a little bit on this Cupid's bow. That's also another great place to have. And there you can see the perfect face shape with the perfect face makeup. My face has so much depth and so much definition to it, and I'm really happy with this look. Now let me show you the final look that I am going for. Be right back. Hey there, I am back. I've done just like a basic winged liner with the Auric Intensiv Kajal, and I've also applied the natural brown shade of the Barwa Skin Therapy lipstick in the shade Natural Brown. And there you go. I am all set to rock and roll. So if you liked this video, do give it a big thumbs up. Drop your questions and comments in the comments section, and do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and I will keep coming back to bring you these very easy to follow makeup and beauty tutorials for the everyday woman like you and me. So, these are looks basically that, you can carry off very easily. It is not something very elaborate, though I shall share some of those with you as well. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye-bye.